This conference will now be recorded.
Setup చేయి. ఏం క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నావు చెప్తూ క్రియేట్ చేశాను
క్రియేట్ చేశాను ఆల్రెడీ. నిమిషం 20 దానికోటి ఉంది
స్టోరీ అలాంటి సంస్థ
స్ప్లంక్ మామూలుగా స్టార్ట్ అయింది 2000, ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ అయింది 2006 కదా.
అది అందులో సీక్రెట్
దాని ఇంకేం లేదు. ఎట్లా ఉంది
We can't hear your voice. You are on mute.
No, we are not talking. We are just only implementing all the things. Once it is done, we'll give you the information.
Hello. Yes. So did you hear my voice? Now see here. These are my forwarders, and this is my IDX1, IDX2, IDX3, searched and deployment server. So what I will do, I will add all servers to the client to deployment server. So for that, first universal forwarder. So take the universal forwarder and run the configuration command. You know that Splunk add what you call Splunk add deploy Splunk set deploy and poll deployment server IP address colon 8089. I will go with the configuration file vi dot slash etc system local deployment client dot conf file deployment client dot conf file. Okay, client dot conf file, enter, and then insert, and then this is the configuration file. So go to the deployment clients dot conf file example, take this example, and just take this example, and then copy it and paste here, paste here, and then change the IP address, change the IP address. So what is the deployment server IP address? Go back to the account of your AWS, take the DES, copy it, now paste here, shift insert, and then take the copy of this configuration for next reference. Copy, escape, shift colon, shift colon WQ, and then you need to restart the server. Splunk restart, restart. Yeah, it is not running, still it is not running. So wait, Splunk status, yes, running. Okay, now again I'm going to restart it. Yes, now done. Universal forwarder will be added to the client to deployment server. Just make a top command. Same like vice versa, go to the universal forwarder 2. Okay, and come down, get chassis, and then vi dot slash etc system local deployment client dot conf file, enter, insert, shift insert, escape, shift colon WQ, and then restart the server, Splunk server. Still it is not running. Wait for restart. Again, I will try to restart. Why? Because maybe some technical problem. Now make a top command. Next, go through the heavy forwarder. Same configuration you need to update. va dot slash etc system local deployment client dot conf file, deployment client dot conf file, and insert, shift insert, escape, shift colon WQ. Check the status. Yes, it is running, and check the restart. It will rate the restarted. Paint servers. UF1, UF2, and heavy forwarder 1. IDX1, IDX2, IDX. Next, such a TS. This is only you have a setup. Now these are the client servers. In a, where it is? Sydney, Sydney. And these are my environment. This is in Singapore. Now I am going to do this one. What I am doing? I am adding these clients one by one. Till now we completed here. Now I am going to add this also. Clear? Any question? With the help of deployment clients.conf. Clear? Now go. Just make top. Go to the IDX also. Go to the IDX1 and make the VI dot dots dash etc system local and deployment client dot conf file. Insert, shift insert, escape, shift colon WQ. Restart the server. Now go through the IDX2 vi dot dot slash etc system local deployment client dot conf file. Insert, shift insert, escape, shift colon WQ, and then restart. And then IDX3 shift insert vi dot dot slash etc, same configurations are. That's why I'm going with somewhat faster. Deployment client dot conf file. Insert, shift insert, escape, shift colon WQ. Restart the server. Now check the IDX1. Yes, it was restarted. Make a top to uninterrupt. IDX2, it was done. Make a top to uninterruption. And IDX3, still it is running. Still it is running. Wait. Such a. So instead of just make a top and then make go through the sachet also. This is my sachet. I'm just making this color as a option. Background. This one apply. Okay, confusing కదా, just save it, so understanding purpose. So just make see, this is my sachet vi dot dot slash etc system local and deployment client dot conf file, spelling right only. Yes, enter, shift insert, escape, shift colon WQ. So you need to read it, then only you can understand it, you can remember it. Deployment hyphen client as a stanza, target broker colon deployment server as a stanza, target URL equals to deployment server IP address colon 8089, and then restart it. And once it will be restarted, So next to go to deployment server. Deployment server will be client to deployment server? No, it won't be itself as a client. Now go through the UI of deployment server. This is your UI of deployment server. Go to the settings and click on forward management console. Forward management console. These are the forward management console. See here, universal forwarder 1, universal forwarder 2, IDX 1, IDX 3, IDX 2, and heavy forwarder 1. What about such a? Still it is not reported. Wait for some time. Now it will be reported. Wait. Now see, just refresh. All 7 clients will be added as a clients to deployment server. Wait, such a will needs to be added. Okay. Now, once you added the forward management console here, we already discussed about in theoretical classes. We have apps, server classes, and clients. App is used to deploy the configurations to the server classes. In the server classes, the group of clients will be available. So, for example, a Singapore-based forwarders needs a one configuration. A US-based forwarders needs another configuration. A universal forwarders needs another configuration. Every forwarders needs another configuration. Based on that, we can create a groups that we call it as a server classes. Server classes. Still, such a is not reporting. Wait for some time. Deployment client.com. Yes. I think it will come. Wait. It will connect. Wait, no problem. So this is such a. This is IDX1, IDX2, IDX3.
First heavy forward.
First they will forwarder. So start with this. IDX1, IDX2, IDX3, such a heavy forwarder and a deployment server. Okay? Our deployment server heavy forwarder. Just refresh again. Just 7 clients was reporting. Now create a server class. Create a server class. Create a server. Click on server class. Create one server class. Create one. And then server class name is universal forwarder group. I have a configuration, same configuration for forwarders. Okay, that's why UF group. Just save it. Add clients in this group. Which clients you need to be? Add clients. Here, see, I want clients like UF1, UF star. Preview. See here. Somewhere in real time, there is a domain names. You can match the domain names as per the requirements. Okay, otherwise just universal forwarders or star exclude UF star. Both exclude about this and all will be matched. So but my requirement is forwarders group. So UF star, maybe UF1, UF2, UF3, all will be added. Now just preview. See, these two will be added in this group. These two will be added. Okay, now just save it. See here. Now create a group. You already have a group now. Now create another group. Heavy forwarder group. There is other group called heavy forwarder. In this group, which forwarders you need? Add the clients like heavy forwarders only. Like for example, heavy forwarder star. Based on the requirement I am creating. In real time won't be like this. You have a domain names. You can match the domain names. Like this one. Just save it. Now AV forward was done. Now I will create one more group, IDX group. There is a separate configuration for IDX, so that's why I'm having a IDX group. So add a clients called IDX1 star. IDX1, 2, 3, all will be at. Just save it. And next, such group. I want to go at a such group. SH group. Save it. Add clients. SH star. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is also there now. So now it's SH only. Maybe 1, 2, 3 is there now. That will also match. Clear? There is some other requirement. I have a new server requirement. Linux group. Only the forwarders or only the servers we need work with a or Linux forwarder groups, for example. Linux forwarder group. Only forwarders I am creating. Linux group. Just save it. So in this case, add clients. I want all. Okay. Filter by mission type. Filter by mission type. Linux. Here Windows is there. Windows will also come. Filter by mission type. Linux. But in the Linux, IDX1, IDX2, all will coming now. But only I want forwarders UF star, comma, AV forwarder star. Preview. See here. These are three are the Linux groups only. That's why Linux filtering is applied. Okay. Linux forwarder group. That's why universal forwarder and AV forwarder both will come on the forwarder group with the Linux operating system. If it is a Windows operating system, just filter with the Windows. Same thing, select the Windows. Right now we don't have. Just save it. Clear? Now you have a server classes. Now I want to create a apps. How you can create your apps? Go to the deployment server. Go to the deployment server. Now create a app. I want to configure a universal forwarder. That's why I want to create a universal config app for understanding purpose. In the real time, there is a separate names for that. Based on the domain names, based on the company requirement, they can keep their names. So just for example, your project is access budget, AXCA app for UF, like that some name will be there. Okay, right now I'm just going to create a normal app. Create Splunk create app. App name is UF config app. UF config app. Clear? I'm going to create a universal configure app. App was created. Ask for the admin password Splunk DS. Yes. Again, I am creating one more app for requirement called AV forwarder config app. HWF. For AV forwarder configuration, I want one more app created. IDX configuration, I want another app. IDX configuration, I want app. For subject, I don't want. Why? Because single subject, I will directly go with a subject directly. If you want to create a subject group, and you will deploy dist.such.conf file also. But I am going with it directly. First, I will connect the subject. This is my subject. I want to connect with these three peer nodes. What you will do, whether you can go with the GUI, command line, configuration file. First, I will go with the configuration file. Command line. Command line, I will show you. This is my subject. What is the command? Splunk add such server IDX1 IP address IDX1 IP address. Just I am making the right command itself. That's it. One IP colon 8089 hyphen remote username. Remote username is admin. Remote hyphen remote user password is Splunk IDX 1 hyphen AUTH admin Splunk search. This is the command for adding IDX 1 to such a. Again, you want to create IDX 2 also now. So for that, password change and then IDX 2 IP colon 8089. Again, you need to run this command. IDX 3 colon 8089 and pass the password and username. This is the way to create a search peer with multiple indexes with one subject. You need to run all the three commands in the subject level. Okay. No, I don't want to go with the configuration command line. I'll go with a configuration file. So for that, what you need to do? First, we need to write a dist-search.conf file. vi dot slash etc system local dist search dot conf file. Enter insert. What is the dist-search.conf file?
Distributed.
Distributed such as a stanza, and then list out the servers. See, servers list you want to mention. So 8089. This is IDX2 8089. This is IDX1, comma https colon slash slash colon 8089. Take the IP addresses. For example, this is my IDX1 IP. And then IDX2 IP. IDX2 and the IDX3. Here, escape shift colon WQ. Now, see, this is the configuration. Okay, this search.conf file was created. Then what you need to do? Keys exchange. First, you need to locate the searched key. Okay, so cd dot slash etc auth dist servers key and then ls c trusted cat trusted dot pem. This is the key. Now copy this trusted dot pem. Copy and then find the host name sh capital sh. Now make a top command. Go to the idx1 cd dot slash etc system not auth dist servers key ls trusted fm mkdir sh capital cdsh vi trusted dot pem insert shift insert not copied take the copy again cat trusted dot pem escape shift colon wq. Now second subject second idx same location cd dot slash etc auth list servers key mkdir ls mkdir sh capital cdsh vi trusted dot pem insert shift insert escape shift colon wq. Next is third idx same configuration cd dot slash etc auth dist servers key ls mkdir sh and then cdsh vi trusted dot pem insert shift insert escape shift colon w2. First you need to do idx1 idx2 restart man. This is idx1. So see trusted dot pem was there. Now cd go back. Okay. Now restart the idx1 first. Now idx2. Splunk restart. Cd dot dot. Here. Next, what you need to do once you restarted, you need to restart the searched also. Splunk restart. Okay, done. The search peer was added, man. Go and check. Top. Make it top. White colors are IDX. Top. Searched also. Wait. Meanwhile, wait. Just stop. Now go and check on searched. This is my searched. Admin Splunk SH. Search and report application here. All three search peers was added successfully. And you can check all three IDX1, IDX2, IDX3 was there. But we need to forward the data to indexes, forwarders will come. So, but forwarders won't be taken directly. Searched means it is in front of you, you can directly you can go. IDX is also in front of you, you can go. Otherwise, you can deploy from the forwarder, like deployment server. It is a distributed environment. So now IDX needs the inputs and the indexes. No? I will deploy from deployment server. So now only configuration will be done with searched and indexer directly, and indexes configuration and forwarders configuration from deployment server only. See here, I am opening a deployment server now. So just codify it in deployment server right now in deployment server. So what is your thing? You have a clients and server classes. How many server classes you have? So UF group and heavy forwarder group
And IDX
and IDX group,
group,
SH group. Enough. No need. So as of now, these three only I need. So UF group, heavy forwarder group, and IDX group. Now apps. Coming to the apps. Coming to the apps. What are the apps you have? UF config app, heavy forwarder config app, IDX config app. Okay, but still these are not in console level. So what you need to do to make it as a console level, just see the apps will be here, cd etc cd apps ls. See, apps are here, ls minus lrd. Apps are under apps location. That's why the apps are not coming under forwarder management console. If you want to come these apps here, this is the repository place. You can place that apps in this place. Okay, so deployment apps. So etc. Now go to cd. Otherwise, from here itself you can move the apps. MB is the command. What is the source here only now? HWF config app comma UF config app comma IDX config app. Here to where destination? Yeah, and back, go back. Here we have a etc. There we have a deployment apps. Here I need to move. All the apps will be moved to the deployment apps location. Now see, go and check cd ls minus lrt. No apps are available. cd go back and cd deployment apps. Now ls. See. Now just refresh the configuration file. Now front end console, forward management console. Apps will come here. Once the apps will become here, you just edit the app. For example, universal forwarder app. Open Splunk D restart enable. Once your app will be deployed, the Splunk needs to be restarted. Definitely you need to enable this one. It's ever wish. Enable app is ever wish. If you go with enable app, the app will be replied on client level, client server level, forwarder level. If it is disabled, it won't be. Just I am enabling the app. And also restarted Splunk D. That means once the new updates will be done, the Splunk automatically restarted. And then assign the server class, that is UF group. These two will be deployed with the UF config app. These two servers, just save it. Now IDX, click on IDX, restart Splunk D, server class is IDX group, and these three servers needs to be deployed IDX config app. Save it. Now IV forwarder, edit, restart Splunk D, IV forwarder group, just save it. Clear? Any question? Now that will be assigned now. If you reload the server classes, what will happen means, so for example, if you run the command like this, cd dot dot slash etc, you run this command, splunk reload deploy hyphen server, deploy hyphen, automatically the server classes will be reloaded. In that, all the server classes clients will be checking for the new updates. Checking for the clients will checking for the new updates. That means deployment server not work with a pull method, push method. Forwarders will pushing, taking, pulling. Forwarding is pulling. Okay. Forwarders are checking for the new updates for the deployment server. If it is means restart, what we call reloading. Once it reload the deployment server classes, these all forwarders in the server classes will check for the new updates. That's we call it as phoned home back. Phoned home. So this is the name. Based on the phoned home, default intervals are, I already explained the question. What is the default intervals of phoned home? 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
10 seconds.
No, not default intervals. I already give the question. No? 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Default interval is every 60 seconds it will check for the new updates. Default 60 seconds. Every 60 seconds, it check for the new updates. If any new updates will be there, it will pick and it will restart and it will be applied. Now, no new updates. I didn't paste anything. Just applications will be deployed. So just run that command. So wait, reloading is happening. Wait, go and check applications are deployed or not. So I will open one forwarder first. This is my forwarder. So just see cd cd etc apps. Under apps it will be ls minus lrt. Here uf config was there. Deployed or not? Uf config app. That means successfully app was deployed. With now the app is here, and in my deployment server it will be there. Now in deployment server I will open the app and I will write the inputs and outputs and I will reload the server class. Automatic that inputs and outputs will be picked by forwarder and it will restart the server and apply it. Wait, we will check it. Go back. I don't want this one. Just showing purpose only. I open the forward. I don't want to open anything. Just make it top. I don't. Okay. Just checking purpose. IDX also I am opening. So IDX app. Which app you want? Which app? Tell me which app. LRT. IDX config. Just for checking purpose, and I don't want to write here. Splunk. Top. Okay. Clear or not? Now you have a IDX app and you have a forwarder app and a AV forwarder app. Now I will open the deployment server and write the requirement. See cd cd etc. What is the repository location? Deployment apps location. ls. The apps are there. Now first I want to configure a universal forwarder group. No, IDX group. I want to configure a IDX. Same pattern. Indexer, receiving port, indexing. Inputs.conf file, indexers.conf file I want to mention. తర్వాత forwarders. After the forwarders, first indexer group cd idx config ls cd local group. Now ls, no configurations are available. Now vi inputs.conf file insert Splunk TCP. These all are Splunk TCP colon slash slash 9997. Otherwise another port Splunk TCP colon slash slash 9996. Two ports are adding shift colon wq. Okay. Now vi indexes dot conf file. You want to go with indexes dot conf file example, take the reference indexes dot conf file. Copy this, shift insert. So I'm going with a uf1 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 index man. Okay, uf1 index f1. Okay, and then making copy and then take another index called uf2 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 and taking another index called heavy forwarder. No, the one heavy forwarder one and another index called, totally 4 indexes I'm going to create, that is hatch one. 4 indexes I'm creating. Escape shift colon wq. Let's check it. Cat indexes.conf file, inputs.conf file. That is the cat indexes.conf file. This is the data. Now indexes was configured. Okay. Huh? Splunk TCP colon 997 inputs.conf file.
996.
996 also added, na? Two ports was enabled, na? In the inputs.conf file. See, cat inputs.conf file. In indexes, receiving port and indexes.conf file only, na? Yes or no? Next, coming to the forwarders. Now add it. If you want, you can check it. No need. Directly we can check the data. Okay. So now what we need to go? We need to go back. CD UF config app. I am configuring universal forwarder right now. So CD local. Okay. Now ls c pi universal forwarder. What you need to configure? Inputs and outputs. First I will configure the inputs. Inputs.conf file. Second please. Now, చెప్పనా. Now vi inputs.conf file. In that inputs.conf file universal forwarders, I am going to configure a monitor monitor colon slash slash, that is a Linux server only now. I'm going to add slash var slash log. I am going to monitor. Index is UF1. Okay. I'm not going to mention any universal forwarder or anything. Okay. And then the same inputs.conf file. Okay. Monitor colon slash 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 var slash log. Actually it won't monitor. Why? Because it is duplicated monitor. Log files needs to be, again you need to mention. So the path same na. So that time what will happen? This group will be work with both na. Okay, no problem. Universal forwarder one is enough. Both will search. Okay, both will search. Universal forwarder group. So universal forwarder, both deploying same. Okay. Escape shift colon WQ. Okay. Next, first I am going to input it. So both universal forwarder and universal forwarder to both will be configured with inputs.conf file. Now go back, cd heavy forwarder app, cd local, and then vi inputs.conf file. Here also Linux server only, same path I am going to mention. So don't confuse. Monitor insert monitor colon slash 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 var slash log, but index equals to heavy forwarder 1, source type equals to server Linux server data on AWS, source equals to heavy forwarder 1 source equals to AV forwarder 1 server logs from /var/log. Host equals to AV forwarder reporting understanding purpose from DES. Okay, escape shift to colon W. Inputs was done with universal forwarder and AV forwarder. Now outputs. Go back. CD UF config app, CD local, and then inputs completed. VA outputs dot conf file. Insert. What is the output dot conf file here? In outputs dot conf file. 3 servers are there now. You need to apply the load balancer. 3 servers are there. What is the input you are getting? You need to send to 3 inputs, na? 3 indexes, na? That's why you need to apply the load balancer. I have a configuration for that. So my desktop, offline classes, documents new. So input forward indexer forwarder, very important file. I will share it to you. So cancel it. So this needs to be written. Okay. Now see shift insert. TCP out default group my LB peers. TCP out my LB peers will be defined again. Auto LB frequency equals to auto LB frequency time based man. I am going with the 10 seconds for example. And then server indexer IP address colon indexer IP address. Is that a indexer IP address? Copy, shift insert, and then take the second IP address, copy, shift insert. And the third IP address, copy, public. Third. Okay, that is what. Just take this. Why? Because for every forward also I want to configure same. Copy, escape, shift colon WQ. See configuration. Please check once. Enter. Now go back to heavy forwarder. So heavy forwarder configure local and then VA outputs dot conf file insert. So here I am going with a same configuration but auto load balancer frequency is 20. I am going for heavy forwarder. Escape shift colon W. Now see all will be done. Just reload the server class. CDP. See Splunk reload deploy server. For example, suppose right now this is the first configuration. You are updating on both like forwarder group, indexer group, and everywhere. Na? That's why I am applying every server class reloading. But meanwhile, for example, next tomorrow you want to update. You want to update. You don't want to update in all the server group. Na? You need to update in forwarders like for one group itself. That time you can mention your iPhone server class, whatever the server class name. Only that server class will be reloaded. So this will be reloaded entire server classes, all server classes. So if you want to go with a specific server class, hyphen server class and server class name. Now reloading is happening. Go and check the data. That's it. Wait, because once it will be reloaded, what happened? All the forwarders in the server classes will be reloaded and it will phone back to home to the deployment server and it will check for the new updates. Yes, new updates was there like inputs and indexes.conf file. It was picked up and then it will try to restart the server and then it will apply the inputs and outputs in their own servers. Yes, your configured inputs and outputs in the forwarders. In indexes, inputs and indexes will be configured. Yes or no? Now go and check. This is my search head. I'm not going search head. This is your search head now. Just refresh. Internals. What happened? Occur while here still is running. edX1 is running. Wait. Some error is coming. Wait, because phone warming is not happened in the full. Only 7 clients are reporting. Huh? Yes, reporting. Okay, good. Reporting. This is my search head. Just check the intervals. IDX3 still it is restarting. See, forward round came now. They haven't searched. Wait, still these are those are restarting. I think now it was done. See, all 7 hosts came. Why? Because all 7 hosts I'm sending the data. IDX1, IDX2, IDX3, searched one. Heavy. You want only specific data from universal forwarder one. Click on host equals to universal forwarder one. This is the intervals of Splunk internals of universal forwarder. Now you have an index name now. Index equals to UF1 and check for the real time is enough. Why? Because server data. See now see universal forwarder one to both sending the data to the IDX1. You want specifically universal forwarder one data? Click on host equals to universal forwarder one. See here only universal forwarder one data only this is. That means 6,752 events are from universal forwarder 1 and other other events from UF2 and 5,773 are from UF2. Clear or not? Now heavy forwarder is sending na. What is that index name? Heavy forwarder 1. This is heavy forwarder index. Heavy forwarder reporting from DES which was customized and source is heavy forwarder 1 server logs from /var/log. Source type is Linux server data on AWS. You are customized that one. Clear or not? All the data came. So now my question is, just check it how the data is storing into IDX1, IDX2, IDX3 with intervals. Now go and check the index one, admin, Splunk IDX1, admin, Splunk IDX2, admin, Splunk IDX3. So now search and report application, search and report application, search and report application. Now check that index equals to, for example, heavy forwarder 1. Okay, in last 24 hours. No events are there in IDX1. Index equals to heavy forwarder 1. No events are there in IDX2. Heavy forwarder also. Index equals to heavy forwarder 1. Some 7,000 events are there. But with the 20 seconds interval, with last 24 hours, you have only data in heavy for like index of 3 only. Like just change the time span all time. What will happen if it is all time? 0 only, no resisted because it is not complete real time now. So you can check our events are still here only because 27 seconds now. Okay, mentions 20 seconds that is seconds. So just what I will check UF1. Not going with all time. I'm going UF1. No events. Even 10 seconds also only indexer 3 only storing 15,800. With 10 seconds span also all the events will be stored in indexer 1 only. What I will do at heavy forwarder, I will try to send the data. See here. Here this is indexer. This is heavy forwarder admin and Ravi 5757. What I will do, I will try to upload the data, tutorial data. We know how many logs you have in the tutorial data. 1,09,800 something events. How the 1,09,800 events was stored in indexes we can check. So data upload from backend also we can mention one shot command is enough. But upload means we can get access with the on-prem like local system. That's why I'm going with upload GUI level. For scenario based, I am checking upload, select, and downloads. There we have a tutorial data.zip. Open it, click on next, and then this is a view forwarder now. So you want to create a new index called hatch, which was already in the index 11. Just save it. Now save it and submit. Now a view forwarder is collecting the tutorial data index. Now go and check in index one hatch. Hatch and hatch. 20 seconds we have. See, 83,099 is in indexer 1 and 0 events in indexer 2 and indexer 3 is 16,000 only. Why? Because 20,000 first what it will happen for 20 seconds it will send to IDX1. First IDX1 20 second. Randomly it will change check for the active status. So immediately IDX3 was responded. That's why it sends to IDX3. And it not completed 20 seconds, events was completed. That's why it is stopped there. Still events are coming. After 20 seconds, it will check for the IDX2 or IDX1 and it will send randomly. You got my point? In this scenario, 20 seconds, na, that's why it is taking that time. In meanwhile, it is real-time data. In IDX2 data, to IDX2 also you'll get some events. Suppose 20 seconds was completed, it will show some 10 events maybe. Now tell me, it's such a, I'm searching for the data index equals to hatch. All three indexes I am searching. See, all three indexes are searching. So, but IDX2 don't have any data. That's why, so sending from IV forward. But means three indexes I am checking, two indexes I am getting. Yes or no? Why? Because see, 1,09,864 events I am getting. One index 84,000 events, and another event 60,000, 16,000 events. That's why totally 1,09,864 events was coming. For example, suppose IDX2 having some 10 events, total you are getting. Now you are getting 100% data. For example, suppose IDX 2, 3, 1 has data, na? Stop the IDX. Unfortunately, there is some corruption. It was not available. Now tell me how much of data you are getting? 16,000 events only. Why? Because no, so 26 events, 26,000. No cluster. If you want to get all the events, you need to you need to go to the troubleshooting activities and check the IDX1, what is the problem, and you need to active, then that all the events will be available. All 1,09,800 events will be searchable from such. This is called not high availability. Distributed environment searching from such. Searching from such. Now, IDX1 consists of some events, IDX2 consists of some events, IDX3 consists of some events. Now, if any indexer will fail, you don't get 100% of data. To make it as 100% of data, so make active all servers, then you will get 100% of data. Even though you will get a failure on, you will get 100% of data. That time you will go with a clustering. Next topic is clustering. So please practice it. Without a practice, we can't do anything. So this is called, so wait, we will see 100% of data. Why? Because IDX1 is active. Still IDX1 is failed. Wait, still it is active. Once it will be active, yes, active. Now go and check. You'll get 100% of data. See, 1,09,000. So to avoid this problem, we'll go with the clustering. So that a peer will fail also, you'll get 100% of data. This is called practical sound AS. Complete cluster, complete activities will done. So this we done.
ఒక లాస్ట్ పాయింట్ ఒకసారి చెప్పండి. ఇందాక అక్కడ 16 వచ్చినాయి, ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ 1,09,000 వచ్చినాయి కదా.
1 second. We are done. Not this one. This one.
అది ఇండెక్స్ 2 యాక్టివ్ లేదంటే అలా అంటే అలా ఉండదు.
ఇండెక్స్ 2 యాక్టివ్ లేకపోతే ఏమైంది? నష్టం ఏమైనా ఉందా నీకు? If indexer 2 is not active, load balancer will check the indexer 3. Basically, indexer 1 will store some data. Indexer 2 still not responded. So that's why indexer 3 stores the data. Na?
ఇండెక్స్ 3 మీద
That's why equal distribution is not happened here.
Yes.
So that time we can apply a rebalancing concept, data rebalancing. Data rebalancing, that is separate concept. So to make a uneventual data story, we'll go with a data rebalancing. Yes. Now here 1,09,864 events was coming. These events was coming from IDX1 and IDX3. IDX2 won't store anything. IDX1 and IDX2. But IDX1 consists of how many events?
26.
Almost 86 events, 86,000 events. And IDX3 consists of 26 events. Here IDX1 consists of lot of data storage, needs lot of storage. Compared to IDX2 and 3. That time data imbalancing is happening. So to make a balancing, we can go with a rebalancing concept. That is done with another option. Any question?
ఫస్ట్ అనేది వన్ పిక్ చేసుకుంటుంది.
Not like that. Active. Basically, here we are configuring a acknowledgement. Use acknowledgement equal true. So it will wait for the acknowledgement for the IDX. Who is giving acknowledgement? For that, the forwarders will send. If there is no acknowledgement, is forwarder think that it is stop. It is in some problem. It will send to next indexer. Okay. So entire cluster are distributed. Forwarder is same. Concept is same. But distributed to cluster. If indexer will fail, you don't get 100%. So to make it as a 100%, we need to maintain replications. So for that, we can go with a cluster. That's all enough today.
One show me the health check
Where?
in any server.
So all are good only. No? This is health. Admin, Splunk, IDX1. All are good only. No? So this is health. You can check here. Otherwise, there we have a centralized system. All these servers will be added to centralized system now from distributed servers. Okay, LS or DMC. Or, otherwise, you can go with the individual monitor console. Here we have a health check. So see health check, and here you can get some complete health check information. I'm sorry.
Starting with the
Yes, start health check. It will happen.
And this is the only thing. ఇది కాక ఒక లింక్.
Actually, in real time, what will happen? It won't go with the individual. All these servers will be added to the deployment server console. Separate server will be there. That will be added as a centralized system. From there, you can check health checks. For example, forward management console. No? So here, go to settings, monitor console. Health check. Here, all apps. You can select the specific items. So you can go with all apps also. So distributed needs to be added. So here, go to settings. Here, licensing. We have a separate topic for that. I will explain later. Clear or not? See, some problems are there. What is the problems? You can check. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Bye. ఇవన్నీ terminate చేసేస్తాను.
ఈ యొక్క వీడియో నాకు
యూట్యూబ్ లో అప్లోడ్ అవుతుంది ఇది కూడా.
యూట్యూబ్
క్యాన్సిల్
యూట్యూబ్లో పెట్టా
యూట్యూబ్లో పెట్టేస్తా.
ఎందుకని
పెట్టేస్తా.
ఎందుకని ఇంతకుముందు అలా పెట్టట్లేదు
లేదు పెట్టేస్తా మొత్తం ఇక్కడ వరకు పెట్టేస్తా.